While it isn't stated outright, Black Panther Wakanda Forever heavily implies that M'Baku gained a high-ranking position in the African nation. The actor who plays him all but confirmed it. Wakanda undergoes a lot of changes during Black Panther Wakanda Forever.
This movie is so much.
The film begins with the death of King T'Challa, who was played by the late Chadwick Boseman. M'Baku becomes an advisor to the Wakandan royal family, helping Shuri as she grieves. T'Challa and Shuri's mother, Queen Ramonda, takes the throne. After a fight in Boston that leads to Shuri being kidnapped, Ramonda takes away Okoye's title as General of the Dora Milaje, claiming that Okoye is failing in her role as protector. Queen Ramonda is then killed when Talokan attacks Wakanda with a flood. As Shuri struggles with the sudden deaths of her brother and mother, she decides to step into the suit of the Black Panther, becoming the ultimate protector of Wakanda. It's a lot to pack into 2 hours and 41 minutes, but the movie still has room for more storylines. As the film continues to add depth to the characters established in 2018's Black Panther, several new characters also enter the fold. That includes MIT student and future Ironheart Riri Williams and Namor, who rules over Talokan. By the end of the movie, it seems that Shuri is now the official leader of Wakanda, but Winston Duke, who plays M'Baku, begs to differ. Shuri may be the new Black Panther, but Duke has confirmed that M'Baku is, in fact, the new King of Wakanda. He recently told Esquire, "Yeah, it's kind of cool though, being revealed as the King of Wakanda at the end of the movie." M'Baku was first introduced in Black Panther as the leader of the Jabari tribe. He challenges T'Challa for the throne of Wakanda following the death of T'Challa's father T'Chaka.
I, M'Baku, leader of the Jabari
I accept your challenge.
T'Challa, who had already taken on the role of Black Panther years earlier, defeats M'Baku, replacing his father as king. There is a callback to this duel at the end of Black Panther Wakanda Forever. The ceremony to make Shuri Queen of Wakanda has begun, but Shuri isn't here. She has decided to visit Nakia in Haiti, where Shuri meets her nephew, Nakia and T'Challa's son. When Shuri doesn't arrive at Warrior Falls, the title of king instead appears to be up for M'Baku to claim, with no visible challengers. Shuri's absence at the ceremony could be interpreted as a forfeit, making M'Baku the new king of Wakanda. Regardless, Duke called the moment huge, saying, "Whatever that entails, that's going to be a fun one." So what does it take to be King of Wakanda? According to Winston Duke, it's all about putting the people first. He told Esquire, "I think any power of authority and leadership is going to be defined by their willingness to think of the greater good for everyone, instead of their own personal needs and agendas." Duke noted that there are still plenty more stories to tell in this part of the MCU. Of course, that could include his potential reign in Wakanda. While Duke said he would love to see at least 4 more movies in the Black Panther saga, he also brought up the idea of a possible spin-off for his character and the Jabari tribe. He said, "They are an entity unto themselves in the mountains. And I feel like if you got a spin-off, that we get to learn what things mean and why they're special, and dive into that culture, it would be something really special."